Well, hi there, this is Chase Swift, and in today's video, I wanted to do a quick demo on the best, and that's subjective, but the best free photo editing software for Mac. Now, this is all kind of subjective, but I want to show you what I feel is the best. I'm going to do a demonstration of it, so if you want to see what you can do, follow through on this video. And then towards at the very end of the video, because I like helping people on the computers, through the internet, on YouTube, I'm going to show you a way to make some extra income as well. That may be something you might be interested. I don't know, but I'm going to present at the end. So that's the outline of this video. So what I'm going to do now is go ahead and share my screen and show you how to find what I feel is a really good photo editing software. Okay, so right now you're going to see that I'm on Google, and I have a bookmark to this Photoshop Online Tools. Okay, so you're going to see the URL at the top. I will also put the URL, which is the web address. I will put the URL into the description of this video. So if you know a little bit about Photoshop, or you've ever used it or know someone, they could probably help you with this pretty easily. And if you already know Photoshop, just go to this URL and you can start. Okay, so now I don't know what this is. Creative Cloud, that's something else. Okay, what I'm looking at is the Photoshop Express Editor down at the bottom. And you can just start it by clicking on Start the Editor. Now, what it will prompt you to do is upload a photo so you can work on that. Now, I have some photos. Hang on one second while I forgot that I wanted to do something, so I wanted to get my pictures organized. And let's go ahead and bring this one over. Okay, and I'll put it right here on the desktop. Okay, sorry for that delay. Now I'm going to click on Upload Photo. And it wants to use a JPEG image, which is very common. So I'm going to click on Upload. That'll open up a dialog box. And I'm going to bring up on my desktop this image of a student and her graduation. Okay. So obviously you can upload any type of photo, but I just thought this would be good. Now, the basic things that this Photoshop Express Editor can do are under the basic little tab here, and you can open and close this little triangle to see the basic features or the basic things you can do. They also have adjustments, so let me close basic. They have adjustments like the white balance, highlight, all this good stuff here. I'm going to go down to the bottom ones because those were kind of really pretty cool. And so yes, you can adjust basic things like cropping and rotating and resizing an image and auto-correcting it and changing the exposure, the brightness, and fixing red eye and all that stuff. It would take way too long for me to show and describe all this, but you can just play with it, and it's pretty much like if I click on saturation, you're going to see that it can really, saturation increases the vibrancy of the color, or oppositely reduces the vibrancy of the color, and you get to see the effect happen right before your eyes. So pretty much this is going to be very easy, I think, for many of you to do. So I'm going to close the basic. Now I'm going to go down to effects. Now there's some interesting effects, and this crystallize was interesting. It could be useful. What it does is it makes it look like it's like a stained glass window effect, okay? And each one gets a little more crystallized. It's kind of fun. I mean, that's kind of interesting. Then you get to where it's just a mosaic pattern, kind of interesting. And then you just get this really wild pattern of colors, of blocks of colors. Now, let's say that I do that and I like the effect. I just click the checkbox or the check to apply those changes, okay? Now, that's done, and if I'm done, then I'm great. Now, here's the cool thing. What if you want to go back to the original? You can go to undo, and you can step backwards all the way through to the beginning, which is really quite nice. Okay, so pixelate. I don't know why, but it has an interesting effect and kind of does what Crystallize does, but Crystallize did it in a different way. Pop color. These are interesting effects. Now, I thought these were kind of, it's a new way of doing things. It's a new way of, I would say, a new way of looking at images. Okay, so you can choose these little colors. Now, I liked that one in a way. It's just interesting. It really changes the, it makes her face stand out and the background just kind of fade and her gown fade away. Okay, so, and then there's all sorts of different colors, and then there's different ratios and different hues, which is different colors. And again, you can just click on something that you like, and if you're done, you're done. But you can always undo the step. You can also zoom in, by the way. And so let's look at that so you can see exactly what's going on. Okay. Now to move around, I should have figured that out, but maybe hit the space bar. Yeah, the space bar will give you a hand, and you can zoom, you can pan up and down holding the space bar on your Mac and then moving your mouse up and down. Okay. That way you can see the color and what's going on. It's pretty darn cool, I would say. Okay. Now I'll bring the zoom back out to the full view. Okay. Hue is interesting as well. You can just change the color of the thing. Now let's go all the way back to undo. And I'm stepping back. I'm back at the original. So that's quite nice. If I change hue, it'll radically change some colors. And it's quite interesting. If you want to have a pop culture look or whatever, that could be quite nice. Okay. Black and white as well, you can change. And what it's doing is playing with filtration and colors. And it can, I mean, that's pretty magnificent when you consider you can make a beautiful black and white image. Now I'm a little bit above the resolution, so it looks a little grainy. If you pull it down, it'll look better. Okay. But that's a nice effect for black and white. Okay. So are there some cool things here? Absolutely. You can really have, now this is tinting the whole effect of the image. So you just get to play with that and see what looks good. I mean, that's quite, it's a beautiful image, by the way. I mean, it's just a very nice way to alter it. So if you want to have some fun, you can do that. Okay, to store it, I'm not going to go all to that. So basically, this is a quick down and dirty view of what you can do with Photoshop Express Editor. I could go on, but just play around. And then when you're done, let's go ahead and click done. Okay, then you can save it right back to your computer. And this was free. And that's a really nice, well, it depends on your preference, but that's a really nice effect that you were able to do for free on your Mac with a free photo editing service, which is this Adobe Photoshop Express Editor. So I'll come back and save this later. Now, what I was mentioning to you at the beginning was that I have a way to earn a secondary income. So maybe you have photography equipment, maybe you want to, you know, buy a nicer computer. Well, these are all these things that obviously take money, and I help a lot of people on the internet. Okay, so there will be information in this video description about how you could earn some extra income. Okay, and I'll tell you, it's under $20 to start, and you can, I've made thousands. Okay, I've made thousands. It's not more than $20. There are extra options, but I can show you how to make money online starting with under $20, and you can get information about that at your leisure, and I would be glad to help you with that. So thanks for watching this video. I hope this video on the best free photo editing software for Mac, what you were looking for, I hope this helps. And if you're interested in following up and getting to know me, click the links in the description of the video. Hope you're having a great day. Take care and bye for now.